We've got a basic understanding of angles now, so let's start to look at the pairs of angles. And I'm just going to highlight that now we're talking about pairs of angles. First, we start with vertically opposite angles, which we also refer to as directly opposite angles. We say that if two lines intersect, then vertically or directly opposite angles are equal. In this case, I've got angle O4 here. This is angle O4 and angle O2. They are vertically opposite, and therefore it tells me that angle O4 is equal to angle O2. And of course, I know that I've got other angles. We've got angle O1 and angle O3, and they are also equal. So angle O1 is equal to angle O3. Very commonly referred to as vertical opposite angles. There is a lot of talk about it being now directly opposite angles, so that people don't think it is only referring to vertical. Well, it's up to you what works for you at this point, but I think if you know both the cases, that it is referred to as vertical opposite angles, and it could also be referred to as directly opposite angles, and you must know what the question is talking about. And you might be interested in how do we know that they are equal. Probably you don't have to prove it, but I can quickly show you. We know that angles on a straight line are equal to, so they add up to 180 degrees. So we will agree that angle O1 and angle O4 equal to 180 degrees because they are adjacent angles on a straight line. Also, we know that angle O3 plus angle O4 plus O4 are also on a straight line, so they add up to 180 degrees also. And if you look carefully, that will then mean, because these two are equal, if you look at this part here, O4 and O4 is the same thing, it actually means these must also be equal. So we can then say, therefore, angle O1 is equal to angle O3. And this is how we come about saying angle O1 is equal to angle O3. Of course, you can show that angle O4 is equal to angle O2 in the same way. Right, let's look at the other diagram then. So if we wanted to calculate y in this case, we know that these are vertical opposite angles. So we know that this angle here is equal to this angle here. So we'll just write algebraically that y plus 48 degrees is equal to 3y. And of course, we manipulate using algebra. We've got 48 degrees is equal to 2y, and dividing both sides by 2, we'll get y is equal to 24 degrees. And if you like, you could go and check. You could take this and put it here. You could take this and put it right there. If you put 24 in the place of y, let's write it down so that you can see. If we put 24 degrees in the place of y, 24 plus 48 should be equal to 72. So this is going to be 72 degrees. And if we take 24 and say 3 times 24 here, we're going to have 72 also. 20 times 3 is 60, 4 times 3 is 12, which add up to give you 72 degrees. So this is going to be 72 degrees, which is exactly equal to that. But of course, you don't need to do the checking. I'm just giving you some visual understanding that this calculation is correct, and these angles are indeed equal also as we calculate them algebraically.